Hey you guys, German37X to bring episode 118 of Epic Battle Fantasy V. Last time, we took care of the strange happenings taking place inside of the 5th and final glitch portal, taking down the glitch boss after two failed attempts at capturing him because we killed it so easily that we missed the capture. And this time we're going to begin what will likely be about a 10-episode saga working through the Temple of Trials here. So you see we have 4 orbs to choose from. Most of you probably already know what this is about. I'm going to start just by going left from right, pretty straightforward. Take care of orb number 1 here. There is a recommended order, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Let's go ahead and check this out. So, we hop into the fight. We see a relatively familiar face here. That's what people say would happen if I stayed indoors too long. They said I'd become a golem. So, we're going to go ahead and drop a scan here. The Temple of Trials here houses the evil players, not the dark players this time. It's, a lot of time people refer to them as such just because that's what they're called in the 4th game. These are technically the evil players because they are not all dark. They actually follow a handful of different tropes as far as their designs go. This is Mateus. They also have, really cool, more basically edgier versions of our names, which is nice. Evil golem that spreads a terrible curse. Most of his attacks are physical and many are non-elemental. So, the fact that they're non-elemental means that you cannot outright resist most of his elements. Well, some of his elements, at least. Some of his attacks, you cannot resist them. You'll also notice, we have this interesting thing above our head. Each of these fights has a completely unique status effect that only appears in these fights. Mateus's is stoned here. You can't use limit breaks, and it's game over when the time runs out. Status can't be removed. You cannot cure any of these statuses, of course. Basically, you have 15 turns to beat this guy. If you don't, you just die. You literally will just instant game over. You'll become petrified, and that's it. Your quest is over. Yes, so obviously there's one for... You'll notice there's only 4. We'll see the deal with that later on. But I'm starting with Mateus. I think I'll be going in chronological order to when we first met them, I think is what we're going to do. Mateus is one of the easier ones. I would say him and the Lance equivalent are the 2 easy ones, and the 2 ladies are the hardest ones. So we'll be kind of going back and forth. But anywho, obviously we're going to have to leave and re-equip here, because I don't prepare beforehand. I like to go in and scan them up here. The grand reveal as it is. So bomb and water are going to be best shots. Particularly bomb because you see he's very weak to he's very susceptible to being inflicted with dry. So that's going to be our best bet. Is bomb whenever possible. He is actually, hold on. I didn't verify this beforehand. Where are these guys? Here we go. So he can be weakened, he can be tired, he can be poisoned, and burned, so those are viable long-term strategies. He heals from earth, so inflicting tired is going to heal him, but honestly it might be worth it to get a bit of poison going on him. I don't know about virus, but he can be dispelled, he's immune to pretty much everything else, but he can be weakened. Weakened is a really important one. So, and tired for that matter, so. You see also, yeah, I forgot, each of these has 2 elements that they are immune to having debuffs in him. It's both of his defensive elements. So, he can't be cursed, but even if he could, it wouldn't really help you because it's not going to do anything. It would only help in capturing, I guess. But, yeah, so weaken is fair game, which is very convenient because that's, usually one of the go-tos. So we're going to definitely deck you out with bomb weapons. You know what? We might try poison and biostrat. Anything that's... 15 turns is a lot, to be honest. It's unlikely that it will actually take you 15 turns to finish the fight. His unique status effect is one of the less impactful, I would say. You're certainly going to get a bomb weapon. Where's the... Yeah, here we go. This one inflicts dry. That's a no-brainer, if you ask me. Absolute no-brainer. So... get your dragon helm, yeah. The thing also about the dark players, a lot of the time, obviously they're going to have some unique attacks, but they also will typically use some of the skills that the original uses. So, for example, if you look at Matt's skill list, you're going to get an idea of some of the things he's going to use. He's probably, especially as a golem, he's certainly going to use Cataclysm on you. He might be able to inflict, Nettle, Typhon, Eruption, and Iceberg. Those are probably all fair game. You know, there's some other... They're always going to have some unique attacks, but you can kind of base at least some of the elements that you're going to see off of what the originals actually use. I think the rest of this is pretty okay, actually. I mean, like I said, that's the thing, is a lot of his attacks are non-elemental, so basically you just want equips that are actually useful, and all of my equips right now are just useful, so they all give useful things. I don't really need her to be status archer, but she can be status archer. You know, I'm not going to complain about it. I am going to switch you to the riot shield, I think, so that we have another means of inflicting weaken. And let's go ahead and hop in and see if we can take them down here. Is this round 2 or a second? They also all have unique fonts, which I like, and they all have like a unique concept. Mateus is, or like a unique kind of like theme. He is just always hungry. Oh, well that's nice. I'll take the free damage. Yeah, he is just always hungry. You know, it's relatable, really. It's very relatable coming from Mateus here. So you see also they all spawn with appropriate helpers here. His are all ground-based. They're also level 36. I'm pretty sure that they can and will gradually spawn more things into the fight. So truthfully, I'm on the boat right now of just weakening these guys and letting them stay here as long as they want. Because the ones that he summons later on, I guarantee it's just going to get worse. So I think I'm better off just letting him do what he's going to do. He actually did not get weakened, which is unfortunate, so we'll have to take the turn to solo weaken him. But it's for 5 turns, so it's honestly not too bad. And they have limited number of turns to beat this guy. Stay on the offensive, yeah. Obviously, you know, you need to have some sustain. Yes, so that he did AoE, and then he inflicted the lesser form of I think it was like Geyser or something on everyone. Consume and destroy, and I'm all out of consumables. It's just as witty as the regular mat, so that's good. Please don't kill no legs, thank you. Okay. Got the bind. Didn't work on him. Oh, is actually... No, it should have done like 10, I think. Oh, wait, that was a really weak bind, actually. That's kind of weird. Huh. Okay, anyway. Let's go for a nut. He already has auto-revive. Oh, that's fine. It'll stack up. Let's just do this. I guess technically I probably should have done that. I should have had Lance come in and give it to him, but he's reasonably beefy here, so I think that's fine. Let's just go for an unload, get some dry on him. Let's dry for 2 turns so we can take advantage of that next turn. I'm gonna have you attack yourself. Have you buff your own attack, and we will... Okay, so there he inflicted the weaker earth attack on everyone. Sure this isn't just your brother who has some sort of skin condition. Okay, maybe no legs will survive. Ooh, good dodge there, no legs, good dodge. Okay. So, like I said, you're not going to be able to debuff his physical defense at all. He's already got Brave. There's not really much else we can do to set this up, actually. So let's just go for it. Let's just drop a big bullet and see how it does. It's not bad. It's not... Honestly, maybe not quite what I was hoping for, but it was alright. No legs, you weaken everyone again. Still didn't work on Mateus. It's like a 50% chance every time we do that, so that's kind of unfortunate. Thank you. No limit break, so it does... A lot of these are going to... fairly... Like, in pretty significant ways, they're going to hinder your strategic options. Let's just do this, actually. Let's go for the virus and poison. We'll inflict tired next turn. No legs will probably die. Cursed to remain in this godcat forsaken place, but fortune smiled upon me. Fresh meat is appearing. I imagine it's been a while since he's seen any fresh meat, so I'm sure he's looking quite hungry right now, I would say. Also, as you'll remember, this is a side area, optional area, so don't need to worry about experience. No one's going to get any anyway, so not worth worrying about. Let's get no legs back up, and I think we're going to have Lance come in and try and fend off this. You know, maybe it's not worth it, actually. The virus hasn't really developed that much yet. It's probably not worth it. What I do want to do, though, is actually... here, hold on. Let me think. So let's do Tired. It's gonna heal him a bit, but really Tired is a very useful status, and truthfully, I just forgot to heal him, to inflict it on him earlier in the fight. Let's do this. Okay, got the poison, very good. I did it that order because it actually is gonna do decent damage because it's Matt. Okay, so there you see he has a multi-hit combo. I think both times it's 2 hits, and the second hit will inflict some various, you know, elemental attack. Okay, he's weakened. Please don't kill. Okay, I really am digging the keeping these guys weakened strat, because it's actually helping us out a lot. Although the virus is kind of running a bit counteractive to that, but you know, can't win them all here. Let's do a heal more. What are we at? We're at 11 turns. So we're, you know, considering his health bar, I think we're doing just fine. We're doing just fine pacing-wise at the moment. Let's do an overgrowth again. Okay, that's good. Stacking that up some more. His attack is as debuffed as it's going to get. His accuracy and evade is getting there. This guy's probably going to die next turn from the virus. Oh, that's right, yeah. He's definitely going to die. That's fine, though. We can maybe get a bit of a glimpse as to some of the other things he can summon. Just put you on the back lines. I think I'm going to go for a dry again. Yeah, you can't be staggered, right? Yeah. I mean, theoretically, you know, poison, virus, tired, burn. That's going to do pretty notable damage each turn, even without the burn. He's going to take a fair... He's not weak to... Oh. Okay, that was my fault. I totally didn't notice she even had that status. So you see, he inflicts Legend, which dispels. That's also something is, even if you know what attacks they're going to use, you know, or some of the original attacks, they're actually going to be different than, you know, like that. In that case, you saw Legend dispelled. Oh, one of them's dead. Oh, that's unfortunate, but okay. Free lead. I like how she's dead, but we still got the effect. Sorry. Also, one more thing. You'll notice he just got a limit break. That's the other main gimmick of these fights. The players actually can get and use limit breaks. They get them, I think, roughly every third of their HP. I gotta think now. Most of the time, especially with the limit breaks, they are very often limit breaks that the main players use and are like their staples. So most likely, it's gonna be either Cleaver or Ragnarok. So we either need... I mean, mass auto revive would be nice, but unfortunately that's not really an option here. So most likely we're just gonna want to... Can't do that either. Do we have a mass defense? Immune to physical damage for a turn. Huh. Well, that sounds nice. I'm actually gonna go for... I think I'm gonna go for that play. So let's... bring back Nat. I'm just gonna have you actually re-inflict Tired because it's about to run out. And that's kind of one of our main sources of damage at this point. I'm going to actually use a turn to Big Bullet to make use of the dry. You know, we don't have to go full defensive here. I think a Quartz Ore will suffice here. And that's one thing I didn't mention. You know, it's fairly obvious, I think, but it's important nonetheless, is that Mateus will attack almost exclusively with physical attacks. I cannot immediately think of a magic attack that he might use. Even these guys are mostly physical attacks that he has summoned here. It's like an all-consuming black hole. I cannot control this hunger. Oh, look, he's sad. I never saw that before. He's actually sad. Yeah, he went for a Ragnarok. I don't know if they have multiple limit breaks that they can use randomly, or if they actually will only use, like, one, you know, and that's the only one they'll use. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure on that. Someone in the comments, please fill me in, because I'm not completely positive one way or the other. Okay, we actually will want to re-inflict weaken on this guy, because you see the Ragnarok did in fact buff their attack. It was a small, it's 15 attack buffs. That's you know, very, very weak compared to what we were able to do. But you know, it's still quite powerful because it's an enemy that can do these things instead of us. So okay, he's going for Legend again. She's dead unless she dodges enough. No, she almost did actually too. Okay. So he's not the diggity. Calm down, Hannibal. Okay. So we're ticking away here. Can I inflict? Doesn't Matt's weapon actually inflict burn? This is the perfect loadout. I didn't even mean to do that, but that's a really convenient byproduct of the weapons I've chosen here. Is I actually have access to every single status effect we can inflict him with, which will obviously just be very helpful in the capture. Not quite there yet though. He's dry again, so let's go throw out another bullet. Whittled him down. We still got 8 turns. Our turn count's like not even half over yet, so. Things are going just fine for us, I would say. Deep reflex, sure. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot he could do that. Get in my belly now. No, please, no. Yeah, I forgot. He just gave himself a huge defense and evade buff. The thing is, we can't even flip this to be in our favor, because he's still immune to those debuffs. So we're actually just going to want to go for the Dispel here. Nothing else really to it than that. Okay, he is resistant to Dispel, so I'm just gonna... I don't know what I need to do is bring Lance out here, because Lance has 200% Dispel on his Armor Crush, which is amazing, and it's also an attack, so it's really good. Okay. So get rid of that. We will have to wait for his evade to debuff. Again, we can help it along, though, if need be. Let's do some more poison. Okay, that works. Grab some more poison. I noticed he hasn't actually been, summoning anything. I thought some of them at least would resummon things, but maybe not. So here's one of his unique attacks. He missed every hit of it, but it's basically just, you know, a couple dirt boulders. Okay, so we're gonna go for another mirror play here, I think. That seems like a pretty wise decision. Let's Health Strike to clear off a bit of this virus. The virus is getting a little bit out of hand, so I have to keep that in check if I can. Yeah, let's just throw a bolt out there. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay, that's my bad. Okay, that's fine. The mirror is actually... Demon Mirror is only 26 SP. That's very cheap, considering the utility you get you can get from this if, you know, in the right situation. I need to get... That reminds me, I need to get the other mirror back before I continue on. For obvious reasons. I'm sure you can imagine who we might be going up against very soon, who is going to have powerful magic limit breaks. I don't think it leaves much to the imagination. So I gotta make sure I do that before the next go at it. Okay. Okay, I think we might be just about in the spot that I want to be. So let's go for an Unleash. I forgot. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. That's fine. We are going to fix that. And I'm also going to have No Legs come out here and do Firecrackers. Mostly just to give himself good luck. I think next turn we should be good for a capture. Assuming No Legs lives, which he should, by all means. Lungs and hearts, your delicious livers. Tasty. Okay, but you can tell from this fight, you know, this guy really is not too bad. Running out of time. Yeah, I did just notice we're actually running low on turns. Okay. Okay. Evade is not as low as I'd like it to be. Doesn't have burn. I probably could go one more turn if I needed to, but I don't think I'll need to, honestly. I really don't. Let's have Lance come in and get his evade. Oh, that's only gonna... Right. You know what, honestly, this might be good enough. Let's see at least. It's worth a shot. Let me inflict burn. And ooh, okay. A little more damage, but it's gonna be a little bit scary if we don't capture him. Let's see how we do. Big box, of course. Okay, these guys are tricky. These are some, in my opinion, these are some of the trickiest foes to capture in the entire game. Are the evil players. So there we go, Mateus. Smash all foes one by one with incredibly powerful earth attacks, high crit rate. AoE 485 power, interesting amount. Physical, of course. I want to say that's going to be his dirt ball throwing attack. I'm actually not sure. You know what? I haven't typically done this. I probably should have been. I'm actually going to find a random encounter and just use that summon. I want to see exactly what attack it does. Especially, the thing, I love the dark players. These are... Or the evil players, sorry. Their designs in this game are so good. I'm a huge fan of them. For a while, I was theorizing a mod, and I still have a lot of the ideas of it, where you play as them with completely revamped movesets and equips and all that stuff. Oh, he's still going to turn to stone. That's a genuine concern. Must be uncursed by now, otherwise he'd be dead. Yep, that's true. Stop joking about eating. Yeah, alright. That's pretty fair. So here we get a flare. You're going to get, I think, a flare from each of these. Shiny metal that base greatly boosts attack. And you also get some stat items for the character that you just completed the quest, or, you know, defeated the dark variant of. So you see this, it just boosts attack, you know. Pretty straightforward. You can see probably the kinds of flares we're going to get from each of them. They're pretty good. Let me... So that was an AoE. Here we go, Mateus. 151, jeez. Let's take a look, actually, at what animation... this is. I want to see what this attack actually is. I also want to see if he says anything interesting. Just save there. Okay. I'll even have Matt use it. I think that might be the most interesting. Alright, what do you got, Mateus? Hello! Oh, so he's solo... Okay, so he just casts the Cataclysm on everything. Am I free to do as I wish? Can I kill and eat them all? He actually, like, pulled out and ate something, too. That's really cool. Yeah, I've never seen that animation before. Alright, so we'll definitely be doing that with each of these guys, because, you know, I imagine some of them are going to look pretty damn cool. Okay, and before I go on, I definitely will need to recapture one of the mirrors, but I will do that off screen. I think we've already fought the mirrors in the Grain Gallery. So, where are we at here? Okay. Honestly, I'll just keep that. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check the description for a link to my Twitch.tv channel. Currently streaming Dicey Dungeons solo and Borderlands 3 with my buddy Sacred. Usually stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Sometimes I stream on my off days to work around his work schedule. Check the Discord to keep up to date as far as when I have to make, you know, when I stream. If I stream on different days, I always make sure to note it there. And also just to keep in touch and talk to all the cool people we got there. Sorry, just petting my cat. But yeah, next time we'll continue onwards through the evil players, perhaps taking care of a familiar mage, who is debatably the hardest fight here. So that'll be fun. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.